Hey there friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here at the Magic Kingdom for another round of Pin Bingo. And today we're playing Princess Pin Bingo. Now before we take a look at the bingo card, I have to give a huge shout out to Abby, who created the bingo card and is officially selling them on her website, MagicMade.shop, which is boom, right there. Get into that. So you now can order one of these bingo cards, and she has like medium, easy, hard. She also has Disneyland, California Adventure. Very exciting. Please support Abby. She is a teacher and then doing this on the side, and you know teachers don't get paid enough. So Abby, do your big one. Sell these bingo cards. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and these bingo cards are fabulous. So if you want one, head to MagicMade.shop and get one. But now let's take a look at our bingo card. Before I forget, here's a look at the Loungefly bag I'm using today. It is my Villains Loungefly bag that Tony got me for Christmas the first year that we moved to the Walt Disney World area. So that bag is so special to me. Love my Villains bag. And then here is the bingo card. Let's get into what we're on the hunt for today. Category is Princess Pingo. So we need a Dopey pin, a Loungefly Princess pin, Miko from Pocahontas, a non-animal sidekick, Princess Teacup, two princesses together, a Princess Cupcake, Aurora pin, Princess Tsum Tsum, a Chip pin, so Chip from Beauty and the Beast. We need a Princess pin from a mystery set, an Ariel pin. We have our free spot, which is Magic Made. That's Abby's logo. Shout out to you, Abby. You did this. I love it. Princess Flower, Princess Lollipop. We also need a Luis pin, right? Who is that? Luis? I don't know. I'll Google that in just a second. We also need a Princess Dress pin, a Animal Sidekick, Princess VHS tape. Oh, the Loungefly ones. Okay. A Princess Crown, Princess Gemstone, Little Brother pin, so from Mulan, a Prince pin, Mushu, and a Merida pin. All right, now you know the rules. If we get full board bingo, we get to buy whatever we want inside the park, no price limit. If we get regular bingo, we can get a little treat. Oh, sorry, it just clicked for me. Louis from Princess and the Frog, the alligator who plays the trumpet. Yes, sorry. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Princess and the Frog is literally my favorite princess. So, well, Tiana's my favorite princess, so duh. So we made it into the park. We're headed to our first pin board, which is gonna be at the wheelchair rental, like right here in the front. But rules, really quick. We can do 2 trades at a board, just like any regular pin trading day. Also, we do accept help from friends who watch. So if we bump into anyone here in the parks, they can help us with our bingo. So those are the rules. Let's do this. Hopefully we can score our first 2 pins here at this board. Oh, hold on now. I have to put my little free spot right here in the middle. Boom. Okay, first spot covered. Now we head to the pin board. So here is the wheelchair rental. Sometimes they have a pin board, sometimes they don't. So if you don't see a pin board here, I would check the stroller rental, which I think we might have to go to. Well, I'm gonna ask the cast member just in case, because today's pin bingo, we gotta make sure we check every board. And they did not have a pin board, so we're gonna check the stroller rental, which is gonna be like right here in this little tunnel, like as you're entering into the park. They have a little pin board, hopefully. Here is the stroller rentals, and it's gonna be right on your left. And then you just talk to the cast member, they'll grab the pin board for you. So here's a look at our first pin board, and I already see something we need for bingo. Boom, we need this guy here, because we need to find a little prince, so let's put him aside. And then I did bring with me Boo Boo Kitties, because we're gonna be trading mostly Boo Boo Kitties today. So we can't leave Mother Gothel, because she's already on the board. I guess this little chip pin here we'll leave behind. Okay, so we got our first one. Let's see if there's anything else that I need. Oh, a crown. Boom, I needed a crown, right? Princess Crown, there you go. So that's 2 right there. So let's go ahead and take that one as well. And for the crown, we leave behind. Do both of them like? Let's do this Ariel little phone, right? Is she on here? That's the thing, you gotta make sure you're not leaving duplicate pins. You can't leave, like if there was another Ariel here, I couldn't leave this same Ariel. So, can't do that. But sweet, we got our first 2. All right, so we scored our first 2 pins. We got Snow White's baby daddy, who counts as the prince, and we also got the crown. So let's go ahead and mark those off of our bingo card. Listen, we need to get full board bingo today because there is a lug bag that I really want over at the Polynesian. So we're just putting it into the universe now that we will get full board bingo. Okay, and the prince is right here. Perfect. All right, now our next stop is gonna be guest relations, which is the City Hall building here. You just enter through this little path right here, talk to the cast member, and they'll bring you over to where the pin board is. All right, let's go. All right, so here's a look at the pin board. Look at this bell pin. That is fantastic. Do we need her for bingo? Merida, Chip, Princess Teacup. Okay, we don't need her for bingo, but she is really good. Is there a Princess Gemstone on here? I don't see a Princess Gemstone. How about Miko? Miko. I think Miko was our downfall in the last bingo, so if we can find him like ASAP, that would be great. Oh, there goes another crown. Princess from a mystery set. Now, I don't know where this is from. I don't think this is a mystery set, and it looks like an older. If it had like the 1 of 8, then I would totally do it, but I think this is just like an open edition bell pin, so we can't really count that. There's Anna. Do I need an Anna pin? Animal sidekick, princess dress. Animal sidekicks here. Oh man, I know y'all are screaming at the TV. I know I gotta find a Princess Tsum Tsum. No Princess Tsum Tsum here. How about Lollipop? No, Lollipop. Little brother from Mulan. Come on. No. Thankfully, there's no line for the pin board right now, so I don't feel like, rushed. But I'm not seeing anything that we need right now. No Gemstone, no Mushu, no Princess VHS tape, no Animal Sidekick. Oh, wait. Abu. Would you consider Abu Animal Sidekick?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
To a princess, though? Because Jasmine's is Raja, right?
How about Diablo and Maleficent?
But Maleficent's not a princess.
Oh, that's true.
So it would have to be like Aurora's.
I mean, if you want to, like,
bend the rules a little
bit, yeah, for sure.
Listen, I'm down to bend the rules. So we're going to count Abu.
Perfect.
We are counting Abu because we need to walk away with something. And, okay, so we'll just take Abu for now. And then let's put down Minnie with a bob. Minnie with a bob. The queen, the icon, Grand Supreme. So we did score a pin there, and I hope that there was nothing that I missed. I know there's something I missed. I know y'all are screaming at the TV. We do this every time. We do this all the time. Like, you already know, I got the memory of a goldfish and the eyesight of... who has really bad eyesight? Mice? Do mice have bad eyesight? I don't know. But we did get Abu, and the cast member kind of like said, just bend the rules. And my game, my rules. We are totally counting Abu because he's in more of the film than Lil Raja. So yes, he totally counts as a princess sidekick that's an animal. So let's go ahead and remove that from our bingo card. Oh wait, hold on now. I don't think I'm bending the rules at all here because it just says animal sidekick. It doesn't say princess animal sidekick. So ding, ding, ding. Yes, we got one. Hooray. All right, 2 more for our first bingo, Aurora pin and a Miko pin. Miko better not be my downfall this time because I will crash out. All right, now let's head to our next pin board, which is gonna be over at Mickey's Town Square Theater, just straight ahead. Here at Town Square Theater, we should have a few pin boards. So Tony's Restaurant should have a pin board at the little area where you do your check-in. And then there's also a Photo Pass Center, which has like a smaller pin board. And then on the other side, which is towards that area where they do the Mickey hat engraving, they also have a pin board. So Tony's Restaurant, right now, no pin board. It is super busy too. It's like pretty much dinner time, so yeah, no pin board. But now we can check the little Photo Pass Center. They do have a pin board. All right, so we got a pin board and a pin trading cast member. All right, we're looking for anything Miko. No, I do see the Beast though. Oh man, I don't see anything. Nothing for our bingo card on that pin board or on the pin trading cast member's pin pad. And also she looked at my bingo card, like she held it, checked it, and she was like, yeah, we don't have it. I did get a double check, so if we both missed it, then my bad. All right, we got one more pin board in here. And here's a look at our final pin board here in the theater. And I do see 2 pins already. We got Chip here, right? We do need that for bingo, so let's put him here. And then we do have to find a Princess Tsum Tsum, which that's Rapunzel right there, and that's like the Tsum Tsum pin set. But I want to see if Miko is on here because he's going to be the one that's going to like really drive me crazy. Okay, no Miko. All right, but we did score 2, and then there's also a pin trading cast member's pin pad. And I don't think there's anything we need here for our bingo card. So let's just do this guy and this little diva here. And then we will trade away. Is there a Minnie with a Bob on here? Yep, she's already there. Oh, let's put Mother Gothel. No Mother Gothel on here, right? No, okay. And then the next one, let's put, I guess, a little bone. I'll put this little bone here. Awesome, thank you so much. So we scored Rapunzel from the Tsum Tsums, and we also scored the chip pin right here, which is also a Tsum Tsum. And then look who's just next to him, Miko. But I brought him with me today, so I can't use him for pin bingo. So we will have to find him naturally in the wild. But let's go ahead and remove those two from our bingo card. So a Princess Tsum Tsum. Well, first chip, here's the chip. Boom. And the Princess Tsum Tsum is literally right next to it. So let's go ahead and mark that one as well. And that's it. Not too bad, not too bad. So we got to find Aurora, Princess Cupcake, and two princesses together. So like a pin where both of them are in the, same pin. Okay, let's keep moving. Now let's head to the Emporium on Main Street. We do have a pin board there. And also you can find pin trading cast members as well. And I feel like we're not doing too bad so far. We already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares covered, and that's including our little free spot. So today could be the day. Today could be the day. Here's the Emporium. Let's pop inside and hopefully find something for our bingo card. So we did spot a pin trading cast member here in the Emporium. Here's a look at their pins, and I don't think he has anything that we need for our bingo card right now. Alrighty, thank you so much. So here is a look at the pin board in the Emporium, and I do see the chip, but we already got them for our bingo card. And then here's a look at the rest, and I don't see any princess bingo pins that we need here, but there is a cast member who has a pin lanyard who does have one. So let's trade with him, and then I'll show you what we got. So we traded with the cast member. He had the lanyard, and I don't really like to film cast members' pins on the lanyards just because I would really have to put the camera close to their face. And we respect people's privacy around these parts. So we ended up scoring Sneezy, who most definitely counts as a non-animal sidekick for our bingo card. Absolutely. Snow White, Seven Dwarfs, they're sidekicks for sure. Also, my game, my rules. Alrighty. So we did run into another pin trading cast member, and I do see a princess pin, but we actually don't need that for our bingo card. And then there is a Christmas loungefly pin that is so good, but we also don't need that either. And we spotted another pin trading cast member, and ding, 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 there is a pin we need for bingo. It's the Princess Gemstone, and it's Jasmine. So we'll take that one for sure. And then I'll trade away
this one right here.
This one here.
Oh, that one, Jasmine?
Yes, Jasmine. And then I will trade away, let's do this Ariel here. All right, and we got another pin trading cast member here. And here's a look at their pins. I do see a princess. I see Anna, but I don't think I need her for bingo. Ding, 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 my friends. We ended up scoring another pin for bingo. It is the Jasmine Gemstone, which we need for our bingo card. All right, now let's do another sweep and see if we can find any more pin trading cast members, and then we'll head outside and remove these from our bingo card. So we got another pin trading cast member here, and here's a look at their pins, and nothing we need for the bingo, but Emporium for the win with all the pin trading cast members. So it looks like that's it for the Emporium. No more pin trading cast members. We are walking away with 2 pins though for our bingo card. So let's go ahead and remove these from our bingo card. Pingo card, excuse me. Okay, so we got Sleepy for our non-animal sidekick, right? He's from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Again, my game, my rules. We also got the Princess Gemstone, which is right down here. Okay, so we got a few different bingo options here. We can get a cross, right, if we find a teacup, or if we find a princess dress. We could also get bingo up here with Miko and Aurora, or Aurora, Princess Cupcake, or the 2 princesses together. All right, not too bad, my friends, not too bad. Emporium, really popping off with pin trading cast members. So our next stop is gonna be Main Street Cinema. They have a pin board here. All right, so here's a look at the pin board. And I did some pre-scanning, and I didn't see anything that we needed for our bingo card. Well, he would have counted, right? Because he's kind of a sidekick, but we did get our animal sidekick already. And I don't see like a Princess Cupcake, Miko, Mushu, nothing. Alrighty. We also have a pin trading cast member as well. Here's a look at their pins. And nothing for our bingo card. So nothing on the pin board, but but we did run into friends who watch, and Abby had the Miko, and Jill had a princess flower crown, which we are counting as a princess flower pin. So yes, that it totally counts, because once again, my game, my rules. So we just scored 2 more pins in here for our bingo card. So we got our Miko pin. Boom, let's remove that from our bingo card. And then we also got this beautiful crown. It's a Belle's crown, and there's the rose, and that's a princess flower if I ever seen one. So yes, let's go ahead and remove that from our bingo card as well. Boom, sweet. Now, 2 more here to get pin bingo. Well, pingo. Princess VHS tape and Mushu. We gotta find them. All right, let's head to the next spot. So we do have one more spot here on Main Street, USA. So at the Starbucks/bakery, there's usually a pin trading cast member standing outside. So let's go see if they've got anything for our bingo card. And we do have a pin trading cast member in front of Starbucks/the bakery. And here's a look at their pins. And I don't think there's anything for our bingo card here either. Alrighty, thank you so much. Nothing for our bingo card on the pin trading cast members pin pad in front of Starbucks/the bakery. That's all right, we're all done with Main Street USA. Now we're gonna head into Tomorrowland and take a look at those pin boards, but before we go over there, I totally forgot to show you. I got a brand new lug bag, and look how great this lug bag is. It's a non-Disney lug bag. It's a Care Bear. It's the Good Luck Care Bear. I used to have this Care Bear as a kid, and now I have it as a bag, and I love this bag. Love this bag. And if we win bingo today, we're getting another one today. Nobody tell Tony, but we are totally getting another lug bag if we score full board bingo. When you're in Tomorrowland, you always want to keep your eyes peeled like a banana for pin trading cast members, because they will have like custodial cast members like sweeping around, doing the thing, and sometimes they have little pin pads on their hips. So Tomorrowland, well, literally anywhere on Disney property, just keep your eyes peeled like a banana for pin trading cast members. And today, it is so important that we keep our eyes peeled like a what? Say it with me now. Banana. All right, let's head to Tomorrowland Launch Depot. That's gonna be our first pin board. Oh, also, if you're pin trading, here's your reminder, equal value trade. If you see a real pin on the board, make sure you're leaving a real pin, real for real. And if you see a Boo Boo Kitty that you like and you got a Boo Boo Kitty, just trade that Boo Boo Kitty, real for real, Boo Boo Kitty for Boo Boo Kitty. Okay? All right, one more thing, and then we're gonna head into Tomorrowland Launch Depot. So for the past month, we've been doing hunting for the Wave B pins, and my friends, we officially have all of the Wave B pins. Like, we've gotten all of them, literally all of them. So if you want to see how that played out, you gotta be following on all the platforms, right? Because sometimes we do pin trading on Instagram and TikTok, and if you're only watching on YouTube, you're only getting half the story. So you can go back, watch those videos, because we did score our final 2 while we were staying at Pop Century. We did a video for TikTok, and we scored the final 2 Wave Bs. So go watch that video. It was quite lovely. All right, let's head into Tomorrowland Launch Depot. Just as I was filming that little piece that you just watched, a friend stopped me and was like, "Are you Kevin?" And I was like, "I sure am. I sure am." And we got to chatting, and I told her, like, I'm doing pin bingo. Maybe you could help me. And help me did she. Sophia, shout out to you, because you just scored us the aerial pin for pin bingo. And we also got, where'd I put them? Oh, a Dopey pin, the Dopey license plate pin. Boom. Which, love. So we got 2 pins from Sophia. So let's go ahead and mark those off of our bingo card, and then we'll go check out the pin board here in Tomorrowland Launch Depot. So we just scored the aerial pin, so let's go ahead and remove that from our bingo card. And we also got the Dopey pin. Sweet. Okay, let's do a review of who we need still. Loungefly Princess pin, Princess Teacup, 2 princesses together, Princess Cupcake, Aurora pin, a princess pin from a mystery set, Princess Lollipop, the Lewis pin from Princess and the Frog, the princess dress, the VHS princess tape. We also need Merida, Mushu, and Little Brother. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Here's a look at the pin board inside Tomorrowland Launch Depot, and I already see a Aurora pin, which we absolutely need. Okay, we got Aurora there, so let's go ahead and take this Aurora. Boom, and then we'll trade away. Let's do the Epcot Little Earth sign, right? Is it on the board? No. Okay, so we're good. We can leave this one here. And we got Aurora. I do see Cinderella from the gem, but we already got our gem. Louis, princess dress. No. Two princesses together. Nope. Alrighty, I think that might be our only one here. Right? Oh god, I hope I don't walk away. Edit this later. Alrighty, so just that one. So we did score a Aurora pin inside Tomorrowland Launch Depot, so let's go ahead and remove that from our bingo card. And ladies and gentlemen, bingo! We got our first bingo. Straight down. Wonderful, so we can at least get ourselves a little treat today. Perfect. All right, let's head to the next pin board because today we're getting full board. We're getting full board. We're putting that into the universe. Full board bingo because Kevin's getting a new bag, baby. Now listen, I know I missed princess pins that I need for my bingo card. I am sure. But listen, it is hard. It is hard to be doing the camera, talking to you guys at the same time, and also trying to keep my eyes peeled for stuff we need on the bingo card. So until you're in my shoes, you don't understand, Amy. You don't know how it feels, okay? Here in Tomorrowland by Space Mountain, they have this little pin cart here that sometimes will have a pin trading cast member. Let me do a sweep. Maybe we can spot one. And no pin trading cast member there. Let's head to the next location. So our next pin board is going to be here at Star Traders. Let's pop inside and see if they've got anything for our bingo card. All right, so we do have a pin trading cast member, and they do have two princess themed pins, but we don't need those for our bingo card. But they do have a trivia, so we're going to shoot for the trivia. So we got the trivia right, and ladies and gentlemen, that is the Snow White trash can, who is in a mystery set. So ding, 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 yes. And then I'll let you pick for your next trivia.
Ooh.
Everything is up for trade. I also have this side as well. Anything you'd like that you could base your next question or that you think will trade well.
Ooh, can I do the aerial boot?
Absolutely,
Really cool. I've never
absolutely.
seen that.
Ding, 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 my friends. We just scored another pin for Pin Bingo, a princess pin from a mystery set. This is the trash can set, so absolutely. So let's go ahead and remove that from our bingo card. And then we do also have a pin board in here as well. So let's go take a look at that. Sweet, one more to get another bingo. Oh, hold on now. Look at these baseball jerseys. There's a villains one. So this is Ursula with Flotsam and Jetsam. Look at that. 89, the year the film was released. And then look at this one. Look at this one. This is Hercules, and it's got Pain and Panic on the front. And then I'm assuming 97 for the year Hercules was released, and it says Hades on the back. I love these baseball jerseys. I just bought the Pride one from Character Warehouse, so I usually wait till they go to Character Warehouse because they're pretty expensive. They're like $74.99. That's you know, you already know. All right, so here's a look at the pin board. Princess Flower, we needed that, but we did find it earlier. Another little sidekick. That is cute, that's a wishable. How about Louis from Princess and the Frog? No. Princess Dress? No Princess Dress. Princess Cupcake or Teacup? We also have a pin pad as well. Okay, I don't see a cupcake. No teacup either. No teacup either. Okay. And a lollipop. And no lollipop either. All right, so nothing for Mushu. Hold on. I always walk away and then they're like, "Oh, you forgot one." Mushu, no. Alrighty, thank you so much. So nothing on the pin board, but we did get the Snow White pin from the mystery set. So yes, we did at least score one pin for our bingo card. All right, so we're all done with Tomorrowland, and now let's start making our way to Storybook Circus. We're gonna pop into Big Top Souvenirs, and they have two pin boards there, and sometimes pin trading cast members. So let's go. Here's Storybook Circus. Now sometimes they'll have a pin trading cast member kind of set up right here on this trash can. It's currently hotter than the surface of the sun, so no pin trading cast member right now, but there is Big Top Souvenirs. Let's pop inside and take a look at the pin boards. All right, so here's a look at one of the pin boards in Big Top Souvenirs. Now we do have some princesses, but none that we need for our bingo card, but that Ariel one is great. And here's a look at the top corner. Alrighty, nothing for us here. And we do have pin trading cast members as well. We have this one here that doesn't have anything for our bingo card, and this one as well. And same, nothing for our bingo card. And here's a look at the second pin board inside Big Top Souvenirs. And I don't see anything that we need for our bingo card either. All right. And unfortunately, we didn't find anything that we needed for our bingo card inside Big Top Souvenirs. That's all right. We still got a lot of boards to go. Now we're entering New Fantasyland. So towards Be Our Guest restaurant and Gaston's Tavern, they have a Bonjour Village Gifts, which, if it's open, has a pin board. We were talking, somebody left a comment and it literally made me LOL like out loud for real. Like I really, really laughed. Someone said Bonjour Village Gifts is open from 101 to 102. So you got literally 60 seconds to get to it. I thought that was so funny because it's so true. Like they're never open. And then when they are open, it's just for like a second and then they're closed again. So I thought if you were the person that commented that, you made me LOL. And I like you. Well, ding, ding, ding. It looks like Bonjour Village Gifts is actually open, which means we have 60 seconds. Let's go. So here's a look at the pin board in Bonjour Village Gifts, and look at all of these wave bees. That's insane. Now, I don't need any wave bees today. We're gonna let the rest of the people have those. We're looking for stuff for our bingo cards. We need a little brother pin. No, we need Mushu. Come on, Mushu. No, Mushu. Is there a princess cupcake? No princess cupcake. 2 princesses together. No. Princess teacup? I feel like the princess teacup is around all the time and the one day that I need her. Princess lollipop? No princess lollipop. No little brother. Nothing for our bingo card. All right, well, I guess then we might as well do a wave bee. All right, so let's do... Okay. Let's put up this Mickey here, and then we'll take Pascal, because my friend needs that. And then we'll put down Ariel, and we'll do, I guess the Donald bubble one might be a little harder to find. So we'll put down those 2. Awesome, thank you so much. Well, nothing for our bingo card, but we did score 2 Wave B pins. We got the Pascal from the Green Series, and we also got the Donald Bubble Wand. Now, we are all done with the Wave Bs, but my friend is currently looking for the Pascal, and then the Bubble Wand I just took so that way, in case we run into a friend who watches who needs a Bubble Wand, we can help them. All right, now we do have a pin board coming up here at Be Our Guest Restaurant. Let's take a look at their pin board. All right, so here's a look at the pin board at Be Our Guest Restaurant. Okay, we're looking for a Princess Loungefly pin, Princess Teacup, Princess Cupcake, Princess Lollipop, a Lewis pin. All right, nothing for our bingo card. So nothing on the bingo card for me, and we did have to be a little quick because there was a line for it, so hopefully we didn't miss anything. Now, we do have another one coming up. There is a guest experience team, literally blue umbrella right here. It's in front of Belle's Enchanted Tales. So let's take a look at that one and hopefully score another pin for our bingo card. So here's a look at the pin board at the guest experience team, and nothing for our bingo card either. Alrighty, let's keep moving. So nothing for our bingo card at the guest experience team either. Let's head to the 100 Acre Goods, which is the gift shop after the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. All right, maybe there's something in there for our bingo card. So here's a look at the pin board in the 100 Acre Goods. And there are princess-related pins that we could have used, but we already have them. So nothing for our bingo card right now. Although that is very cute. Is this a Loungefly? Maybe so, maybe so. Nothing in 100 Acre Goods, but the cast member did tell me that she's been seeing like a lot of people play pin bingo. And listen, I don't want to say I'm the trendsetter, but no. No, but that's awesome. I love that people are like playing pin bingo. It is so much fun. It's a really, really good time. And if you want to play, you can get bingo cards as well from MagicMade.shop. MagicMade.shop, that's where you're gonna get your pin boards. And then also, I ran into a friend who watches, and I carry around with me this book here, and it's called The Book of Friends. And the people who like really watch my videos know about this book. And if you see me in the park, you can ask to sign the Book of Friends, and then you can put your name, a little message, whatever you like. We have already filled about 4 of these books, and it's just people leaving me a little note so that way I could remember, like, hey, I met you on this day, and here's a little story, or here's something that you could read later down the line. So it's really special. I love my Book of Friends. Again, this is like the 4th one we're doing. So if you see me and you want to sign the Book of Friends, all you got to do is ask. I'll never present you the Book of Friends just because I don't want to make anyone feel like they have to sign. So if you spot me in the parks, just ask, hey Kevin, can I sign your book? And I'll present you the book, and then you can sign it, and you can write whatever you want, and then I'll read it later down the line, and I'll remember. Remember, Winnie, remember. All right, let's head to Sir Mickey's. That's where our next pin board's gonna be. If you're coming to the Magic Kingdom, you're gonna wanna check Princess Fairy Tale Hall, because sometimes they'll have a pin shield out here, and it looks like it's not available right now, so we're gonna head to Sir Mickey's. But if you're coming here, make sure you're checking Princess Fairy Tale Hall as well. But now, Sir Mickey's, straight ahead. Okay, my friends, so Sir Mickey didn't have a pin board. The cast member took it away to do a refresh, and he said it's been 30 minutes and he's not sure when they're coming back, so we're just gonna head to the next pin board. Let's go to, Mickey's Philhar Magic. They have a gift shop. Fantasy Fair, and in there, there's a pin board. Fantasy Fair, and in there, there's a pin board. Here's Fantasy Fair. Let's pop inside and take a look at the pin board. Here's a look at the pin board in Fantasy Fair, which just got a refresh. And once again, look at all of the wave bees. Holy cannoli. Also, that Lion King one, fantastic. But we are playing Pin Bingo. There's Mushu. There is Mushu. We need him for Pin Bingo. Okay, so we have to take that one for sure. And then, what else? Any Little Brother. No Little Brother from Mulan. VHS tape, no. Okay, so we'll do the Mushu and then a little Wave B as a little treat. And we'll do the Peter Pan. Ding, 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 my friends. We ended up scoring the Mushu. And if you watch the last Pin Bingo where we were looking for Mushu, this is the pin I'm talking about that you see all the time, and it's this set. It is a Boo Boo Kitty because unfortunately they got, scrapped. But hey, we found them today, so let's go ahead and remove that from our bingo card. And that's the only one we found for bingo at that board, but we did walk away with another Wave B of Peter Pan, so that was fabulous. All right, let's head to the next location. Okay, so our next stop is gonna be Memento Mori, which is the gift shop after Haunted Mansion. Let's take a look at their pin board. And here's a look at the pin board in Memento Mori. Okay, Princess Cupcake we have to find. We have to find Princess Teacup, Princess Loungefly, no. Louis from Princess and the Frog, no. Okay, Merida, what about Merida? Maybe she's hiding in here somewhere? There's Aurora in a flower. Alrighty, nothing here for me. Let's head to the next. Nothing for me at Memento Mori. Now we have Harbor House, which is the quick service location just across the way, and they sometimes have pin trading cast members, and pretty good pin trading cast members, if I say so myself. So we do have a pin trading cast member here at Harbor House. Here's a look at their pins, and that one is a blind trade, so we'll risk it for the biscuit, and then maybe it's something for our bingo card. So let's trade away Minnie with a Bob. So the blind trade ended up being Princess Leia, who we do not need for the bingo card, and we did just give away a Minnie with a Bob, so no loss here. All right, sometimes there are more than one pin trading cast member in here. I'm gonna do a little sweep and see if we spot any more. So we only spotted that one pin trading cast member in Harbor House. So now we're gonna start tackling Liberty Square area. So we do have a pin board at the Liberty Square ticket office and also Yale Christmas shop. All right, let's go. Ooh, it looks like it's gonna rain. Every time I'm trying to film a little pin video for all of my friends, Mother Nature gotta come in and do a guest appearance. Every time, never fails. Here's Liberty Square ticket office. Let's pop inside, take a look at their pin board, and sometimes they have two. Okay, so here's a look at the pin board at the ticket office. Okay, Little Brother from Mulan. That's the one I'm like really worried about now. Little Brother. No, I don't see Little Brother here. Princess Teacup. Any other day, there would be like 100 Princess Teacups. And the one day I need her. None. Okay. Alrighty, I don't see anything for our bingo card here. Let's keep moving. So nothing for our bingo card in the ticket office. Now we're gonna cross over to Yeo Christmas shop and take a look at their pin board. Hopefully something over there. Yeo Christmas shop. So here's a look at the pin board in Yeo Christmas shop. And, okay, there's an Evil Queen pin. Don't need her, though. No Loungeflies. Princess Teacup. No. Princess Lollipop. No. Merida. Nope. Little brother, Louis. Nope, nope. Princess VHS, princess dress. No, no. Alrighty, nothing here for me. Let's keep moving. All right, so Liberty Square ended up being a bust. We found nothing for our bingo card at the ticket office or Christmas shop. So, all right, let's head towards Frontierland.
I like your TikTok.
Thank you so much. Let's head towards Frontierland. We're gonna check out sorry, I got thrown off track. She yelled, I like your TikToks. Friend who watches. Love to see you guys. What is that? Frontier Trading Post. Let's go check out that pin board. Maybe there's something for our pin board or bingo card. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Hold on now. I spy with my beady little eye a pin trading cast member at Liberty Tree Tavern. All right, so we got a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at their pins and anything for our bingo card. No, no princess related pins here. So heading towards Frontier Trading Post, there's a DVC booth here that has a pin board. Let's go take a look. All right, so here's the pin board at the DVC little counter booth situation they have here. Okay, Princess Cupcake, Princesses Together. No. Merida, Little Brother. Nope, nope. All right, I don't see anything for our bingo card here either. Let's keep moving. So here's Frontier Trading Post. Let's take a look at the pin board. And today, it's right outside, hanging out in the front. Here's a look at the pin board at Frontier Trading Post. Okay. Merida. Nope. Two princesses together. No. A Loungefly, teacup. Nope, nope, nope. Alrighty. That's a wrap. So that's a wrap on Frontier Trading Post. Nothing for our bingo card. Now, across the way from Country Beer Jamboree, I don't know why I said it like that, we have Big Al's, which should have a tiny little pin board. Let's go. Here's a look at the pin board at Big Al's. Okay. Mother Gothel, the queen, the icon, but not who we need for our bingo card. What is this? Oh, it's the two, the vultures from, I want to say Jungle Book or Dumbo, one of the two. Don't need that, but all right, nothing here either. Let's move on. Oh man, look at this. We're still missing quite a few spaces, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We don't lose hope. We don't lose hope. Okay, so now we're gonna head towards Tiana's Bayou Adventure because we have Critter Co-op, which is like the main gift shop after Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And then after you get on the attraction, it kind of spits you out in the like photo pass area where you can purchase the picture. And they also sell some merchandise there. In there, there's also a pin board. So we got two pin boards in the Tiana Bayou Adventure area. So let's go check out those. Okay, so here's Critter Co-op. Let's pop inside and take a look at the pin board. So we got a pin trading cast member here in Critter Co-op. Nothing for our bingo card, but maybe the trivia will actually be a pin we need. Let's see. All right, friends. So shout out to the cast member, Bree, on your college program, or
yes.
Yeah? Nice, and good luck earning your ears.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. She had a Loungefly pin, which we need, and I'm trading away the Peter Pan green. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are truly the best, and that is a good one. Well, ding, 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 my friends. We just scored a Princess Loungefly pin for our bingo card, and it's the best princess, Tiana, my girl, my absolute favorite Disney princess. We scored. And I was looking to see if Louis was on here because we probably could have used that one as well, but it's just Tiana by herself. So let's go ahead and mark that off of our bingo card. Sweet. Boom. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. That's a beautiful pin, right? Oh, I love. Favorite of the day. Favorite of the day. All right, now we do have a pin board in here as well. All right, and then here is the pin board in Critter Co-op. Okay, I do see Rapunzel, which we got earlier, so okay, that's a little glimmer of hope, I guess. Okay, Princess Cupcake, Princess Teacup. I can't believe we haven't found a Princess Teacup, unless I missed it a couple times, because usually they're everywhere. Louis, nothing. Princess Dress, no. Merida, no Merida. Little Brother. No Little Brother. Okay, how about the Princess Lollipop or the VHS tape? No and no. All right, that's a wrap on Critter Co-op. Critter Co-op, was a hit. We ended up scoring the beautiful Princess Tiana pin. Now we do have another pin board in this area. Like I said, we're gonna head all the way towards the back of the attraction, like heading towards the bathrooms, and then you can access Tiana's general store, and there's a pin board there. Here's a look at the pin board in Tiana's general store. Sorry, hello, finally, Merida, yes. And then we're gonna put down this little mini lock. Okay, finally, Merida, you were hiding from me, you little diva. Okay, we'll put you right here for now. Bloop, bloop. Okay, anything else we need? We got Merida, little brother from Mulan. I don't see him. Louis from Princess and the Frog. Princess dress, no. All right, I think that might be our only one for the bingo card. Alrighty, Tiana's general store ended up being a hit. We got Merida, already removed her from the bingo card. We're missing 8 more pins. We have about maybe 5 more pin boards left here at the Magic Kingdom. Listen, it's not impossible, but listen, I am Michael Jordan. The number on the clock is ticking down, and I'm at that line, you know, the line, and I'm about to make that shot. I feel like that was better. So now we're headed into Adventureland, and we're gonna check out the gift shop after Pirates and take a look at their pin board. Okay, so here's a look at the pin board at Pirates. Okay, so we're still missing Little Brother, the Louis pin, which I don't know about that guy. Princess dress, VHS tape, lollipop, 2 princesses together. No 2 princesses together here. Princess Cupcake or Princess Teacup? None whatsoever. All right, we are all done here at Pirates. So nothing on the pin board, but I did run into a friend who watches Bree, and she really wanted to help out, and I told her all the pins that we need, and I said I need a princess pin that like has 2 princesses, and she was like, well, I got something even better. Boom, I got one with all the princesses together, so absolutely. And then I traded away 2 Wave Bees for this one. She's on a Wave Bee hunt. Like I say, I take them to help other friends. She needed the Bubble Wand, and she also needed the Kermit, I believe. Yes, so we had to help out, of course, and we got this beautiful pin here, so let's go ahead and mark that off of our bingo card. See, you can't lose hope. You cannot lose hope, because you never know. You never know who you'll run into when playing Pin Bingo. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, maybe we got a few, I think like 3 more spots left, and it could happen. It can happen. So our next pin board is here by Aladdin and Jasmine's meet and greet, but unfortunately, they're not open right now, so no pin board. Oh man, we were really like counting on these last few pin boards to kind of hopefully score us the final pins, but all right, we got literally 2 left. So here at a Sunglass Hut, they sometimes have like a really small pin board or a pin trading cast member. So let's see, let me talk to the cast member. No pins, but they do have Zootopia 2 Ray-Bans for kids. Maybe if I shrink my head, I can get the Nick Wilde ones. Look at those. And then here are the Judys. Oh, they're so good. Oh wait, no, is this just, oh, maybe they're here. Oh, sorry, these are Stitch. This is Nick and Judy together. Oh, these are great. Oh man. So no pins either at Sunglass Hut, but we did get to see Zootopia 2 sunglasses. Now they're only youth, so I can't get them, but unless I shrink my head, like the guy from Beetlejuice, just real little. I see a pin trading cast member walking my way, hold on. So we did spot a pin trading cast member, and here's a look at their pins. All right, nothing for our bingo card, but thank you so much. That pin trading cast member didn't have anything that we needed for our bingo card, but that's why I always say, keep your eyes peeled like a banana, because they're always walking around. You never know, you never know. All right, we got 1 more stop, currently missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pins. So on the way to our final pin board, we ran into another pin trading cast member, and here's a look at their pins. And our final pin board is gonna be right here at this kiosk with all the mini ears. All right, maybe we'll find. Who knows? All right, and here's a look at our final pin board of the day. Okay, anything for our bingo card here? I don't think so. I do not think so. Alrighty, that's a wrap. Well, my friends, that was our final pin board, and we didn't get full board bingo, but we did score regular bingo, just 1 regular bingo today. But this was a challenging board, and I liked it. I had a good time. Now I'm pretty sure I did miss some pins, but again, it's pretty hard to do this by myself. When we had Haley and David join us, I had extra pair of eyes, so it was pretty easy. But today was a challenge for sure. But we got bingo, so we get to get ourselves a little treat. So I guess let's head up Main Street and figure out what we're gonna get. I wanna head to the confectionery on Main Street and get myself a little sweet treat because we did a good job. And again, I had a lot of fun. I may not have gotten full board bingo, but maybe that's the universe telling me like, hey buddy, like you're headed to Disneyland in literally 2 weeks. You need to prepare yourself because there's gonna be lug bags over there, so. All right, let's head into the confectionery and get a little sweet treat. So here's the cabinet of sweet treats. And do we do a little Halloweeny? Last time we were here, we tried the orange cookie, which was okay, but you know, nothing to, you know, write my husband a letter from war about, you know what I mean? I don't know if that was even a reference, but I'm a Rice Krispie treat girly pop. I love a Rice Krispie treat. They do have a Halloween one. That could be pretty fun. Look at the little M&Ms. I'm thinking that, right? This one is just, there's just too much happening there for me. That one seems a little bit more tame, right? Yeah, Rice Krispie treat it is. Oh, look, there's a Twix one. Oh, never mind, that's the one I want, that's the one I want. So I got my little sweet treat. I thought it was a Twix. It's actually a Snickers. It's a Rice Krispie treat Snickers, which is so heavy, the stick is literally bending, if you could see that. Here we go. Oh, this lady just looked at me like she was disgusted. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, here we go. Like she walked by, she went, oh man, shout out to you. Now, I love a Walt Disney World Rice Krispie treat. So the Rice Krispie always gets a 10 out of 10. But this, you could really taste the Snickers in that. Okay. Now, might be a little bit too sweet, if I'm gonna be honest, but it ain't horrible. It ain't horrible, I'll tell you that. Now, that is gonna do it for Pin Bingo here at the Magic Kingdom. Again, we didn't win, but I had a really, really good time. That was a lot of fun. Also, if you want one of these Pingo cards, head to MagicMade.shop. I'm gonna put the link in the description or in the bio down here. So if you want one, you can order them. Abby, thank you so much for sending me another pack of bingo cards to keep the fun going. And again, friends, we wanna support Abby, who is a teacher and a woman in business, because we support women in business. So shout out to women in business. Shout out to women, period. Shout out to women, all women around the world. You guys are doing amazing, sweetie. Alrighty, friends. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. You can follow me on every single social media platform at WDW Kevin. I'm the cockroach of the internet. You can find me just about everywhere. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.